All right, hopefully you guys got your Doctor Strange today, the Walmart exclusive. We all know how much fun those Walmart exclusives are to get. A lot of times when I order stuff from Walmart, they usually just end up canceling my order. So when I do order it, like I'll order one and then I'll come right back on and order another one just to make sure that I have one. That sometimes works out and then sometimes it doesn't. Like, for instance, I got 2 Compound Hulks, so if you guys need one, I do have an extra one of those. On Doctor Strange, I figured, you know what? It's only like 35 bucks with tax and shipping. Yeah, 35 bucks with tax and shipping. Like, it's not a deluxe figure. It's just a rip-off figure. But it's Doctor Strange, and now that I'm completing all these teams in my room, and I'm like, God, like, one Doctor Strange isn't going to cut it. You need them for the Illuminatis. You need one for the Defenders. You need them for the New Avengers, the Order. The Order's one with the blue head, except for the rest of the costume should be blue. Doesn't really work out, but it kind of works out. But they'll probably never make the blue one, considering that they made the blue head. It is what it is. Like, I love putting these teams together, man. That's like my bread and butter in the in my toy room right now. You've probably seen my team video. I'll set some of these teams up to show you the reason why I went ahead and got extras of them. There's tons of Doctor Stranges. I know I'm cutting back, but I'm not really cutting back on Marvel Legends too much. At least not right now. A little bit, but not too much. Enough of me rambling on. Let's check this shit out.
It's not the first time I've seen the side of you. I'm through, and now you're walking on such a thin line, and I'm about to lose my nerve when all of this has cost me so much. Now leaving in the dust everything we had. You threw it away, and I have wasted too much.
Alright, so here's these 3 Doctor Stranges with all 3 heads, and I know you're like, just like, bro, you guys talk so much shit about spending this money on these action figures. You made 3 of them, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Guilty. I get it. I definitely have a problem. I'm trying to fix a problem by selling some of it, but then I buy it just as quick as I sell it. But at least I won't have more than 10,000 action figures if I sell it as quick as I buy it. So that's kind of one thing. Over here you have the Mezco ones. I did a video of all these. If you want to check out that video, go right ahead. I love the Mezco. These are by far the Doctor Stranges in my collection. I'll go ahead and point out one thing just to show you where they really screwed up on this new one. If you look at his look at the eye, how it kind of like ties all that in together. You can actually see an eye in that. I mean, granted, this is a Mezco, but that is definitely an area where they could have did a little bit better. Of course, they start falling. Look at the eye on that. Man, if you could have just given us a little paint, just did a little something like that. That's the biggest letdown on this action figure, is just the eye, just like some silver dot on the old one. Let's see what they did. Let me try to get this set up a little bit. Here's the old Toy Biz one, which I know the guys that don't have the old Toy Biz stuff, they hate on it. Like, oh my God, it's garbage. It's actually pretty cool. Like, it has a black wash on it. I like the big cape, the big soft rubber cape. I actually think that that's pretty cool. The head sculpt is definitely room for improvement there. The eye on that one is not much detail on that one either. What do we got on this one? You can tell, I think that they actually like tried to sculpt an eye on that one, so definitely digging that a little bit. So here's the old Toy Biz one. Here's the new one for a side-by-side comparison. I definitely like the new one better than the old one. I'm not going to pretend like I don't. They also glued the cape on here like a fucking asshole. I don't know why you would do that. That is just... That is not a good idea. I did cut one off. It was actually this one. You can see where I cut it off. And then you can put it right back on, because I was thinking about putting this cape on one of these just to mix it up and make it look a little different. But I could actually use like 4 Doctor Stranges in the regular costume. So I'll probably go ahead and keep this one. I don't think I'm ready to quite get rid of this one yet. So I'll just have a shit ton of Doctor Stranges in my collection. We'll go ahead and take a quick look at this one. He does come with the magic effect that we've never seen before. Just kidding. Joke's not even funny anymore. Again, that's garbage. Like, come on, dude, do better. You give us these cool accessories, but then you give us like the same magic effect that you have before. The cape is cool. It's a cool action figure. On mine, like the paint on the cape and shit, it's none of it's, they're all kind of screwed up a little bit, like every single one. So that's really not that great. This one also comes with this accessory, which we've gotten this before. I think this was like a con exclusive or something. This one's definitely better, at least on the accessory. We actually got all these accessories right here. I'm pretty sure a lot of those ones might have came with like the 5-inch Marvel toys, and these other ones, I think they came in that like big Comic-Con pack. Let me get the camera going in the right direction. And then on this one, this is the one that you would need for like the order, but on the order, the costume should be all blue. Like this should just be like a onesie, like a jumper. I don't know if we have an all blue, like a solid blue action figure. That would, then you basically, I don't know. But then you need the gloves. I'll throw a picture in. Like, so the cape would be right. The gloves would be right. And I think that everything else should be like blue on them. So I think that's as close as you're going to get for the blue masked one. It's kind of cool. I guess it's cool that they added it in there. It just doesn't really work for anything else. And you also get this axe, which is definitely a cool accessory for once. Like they actually put like a wash on it. Definitely digging that. That's the Doctor Strange. Here's all the other Doctor Stranges that we have. This one right here will go on like another Defender team, which I already did that. I'll put him in the video. I'll put that team together. Let me throw some of these teams together, and you'll see why I needed so many. This is the reason why I got 3 of these Doctor Stranges. Right up front, we have the Order. This is one where the blue mask goes. If you put the blue mask on him and you kind of put that Doctor Strange in the back of the pack, it works. It totally works. You can't see like his legs or anything, so you don't really know that you have the wrong one, even though you shouldn't see like the flesh tone neck or any of that other shit. I mean, it kind of works. When the Silver Surfer came out, this one over here, I grabbed one. I wish I would have grabbed a bunch of them because now I can't complete all the teams that I need to unless I use these old crappy ball jointed up Silver Surfers like this one. Like, I just don't have enough Silver Surfers, and I didn't really wasn't doing the team thing back when that one Silver Surfer came out and I only got one. So right here you have the Order. This is a different Defender team here. So this Silver Surfer I still kind of like. He has a real chrome surfboard. That's something you don't get anymore. That is a nice, cool little touch. That's cool to throw that Defender team together on this old one. This one actually has magnets in his feet, so it sticks to magnets on the board. And then you have the Defenders over here. God, I love that setup. That Hulk, still one of my favorite Hulks ever of all time. That thing just God, they did it. They killed it on that one, man. I think that one's better than the new one that came out. That thing is, it's really good. Articulated fingers too, by the way, and toes. I mean, it looks good. Let's build some more teams. Right, so this is why I bought 3 Doctor Stranges right here. I can put one in the Illuminatis, get that team rounded up, which I just had one of the ones in the wrong costume, but now I can kind of complete the team and like, I think all the right costumes. I think I'm actually there. Love putting these things together. Then over here we have the Midnight Suns. It's when you go to put the Midnight Suns together, that's a tricky team. A lot of these teams are tricky because there's always different characters in these teams. So just kind of pick your best, coolest version of the team and go with that. Or just kind of go with the ones that they actually gave you, the action figures that you can put together to make that team. This is like, that's my favorite Midnight Sun team. You can't get too many bikes in there. You can't get too many Ghost Riders in there. You got Blade, Morbius, Doctor Strange. God, that's a cool-ass team. When I was putting these teams together, one of you guys in the comments was like, dude, throw together the Midnight Suns. And I was like, I don't have any Stranges. But now I do. So now I can put together the Midnight Sun. I think that's it, man. I think that's all the teams. Let's go, Brandon.